Hey folks, J.R. Jackson, founder, CEO of myleadcompany.com. Thanks for visiting the compensation plan video. I'm going to be very brief. I would encourage you to go back to the website of the person who told you about this website and get additional information on the compensation plan. But our compensation plan is probably the most unique but profitable compensation plan you've ever seen. In fact, it's so profitable that we have it protected under international copyright laws. But look at this little graphic here, and this is perfect right here because we're the world's first straight line compensation plan. What that means is every person that joins after you will go underneath you. So again, very unique compensation plan. Imagine getting paid daily. We pay every single day, 7 days a week. Midnight Pacific time is when we release commissions, but you have the opportunity to get paid on every single sale in the company, even if you didn't sell it. You can even profit from the sales that are being made from the people above you in the straight line. This company is designed both for the heavy hitter, but also for the very part-time person. Maybe you can only bring in 1 or 2 downline members. We can show you how to go out there and make 4 and even 5 figures a month with a very small organization because of the unique system that we have. Now, it's important to point out this is not a unilevel. It's not a stair-step breakaway. It's not a binary, and it's not a forced matrix. There are a few companies out there that have some bonus pools, and what they have done is said the bonus pools are paid on the straight line, but you still have to go build a matrix or a binary, a unilevel, or whatever, and you find out real quickly that you're being cut off from all of those profits. We're not playing those games. This is the world's first true straight line compensation plan. Again, we pay every single day. I want to read this quote by Keith Lagos. He's the editor of Network Marketing Business Journal. He said, in a single line compensation plan, active distributors can usually start earning some residual income with one and in some cases no personally sponsored distributors. This allows distributors to start earning residual income checks faster in straight line structures than most any other structure. They can also result in the highest percentage of active distributors earning residual income, which means there's going to be most people in the company making money, and that's what we're all here for. Again, you've probably seen this graphic here, but William joins at 10, Chase at 10:02. Chase is under William. Jessica at 10:03, Sue at 10:08, Leon at 10:11. They're all going down one straight line. Now, there's 17 ways to get paid with our unique compensation plan. The first is the first order bonus. Just like it says, FOB, you're going to make an incredible 50% commission on every single order from your website. Let's say a retail customer goes to your site, they love the leads, they buy a lead package for, let's say, $100. You're going to make $50 that night immediately. Let's say you go out and you recruit a brand new marketing consultant into your organization and they buy a $200 lead pack, you're going to make $100 that night. So if you have a car payment that's due, you can go out and sell $600 in leads, and that night you're going to have your car payment. Let's say you have you need a $1,000 mortgage payment. You can go out there and sell $2,000 in leads, and you're going to have that money in your account the very next day. So again, this puts profits back in your pocket as quickly as possible. During pre-launch, I was talking to one of the leaders in the company who told me that it's his goal to recruit 1,000 people, and his first deposit he wants to be $50,000. Now, maybe it's, obviously that's a huge goal, but what if it was 5,000 or 500 or even an extra $50? There's going to be a lot of people making a lot of money because of the unique compensation plan we have. This area here is very profitable. This is the daily infinity commissions. Again, every part of the compensation plan pays every single day. There's 5 different positions. This is called group volume, but this pays you on everybody underneath you, no matter who enrolled them. If your upline enrolled them, or if you enrolled them, or somebody in the downline enrolled somebody, again, we're all in one straight line. There are no legs except for the one straight line. Now, group volume, what this means, it's an accumulation of any retail sales that you do from your website, and also any sales done by anyone that you've personally enrolled into the company, and anyone that your personals have brought in, so on and so forth, through infinite legs. So if you enrolled John, who enrolled Mary, who enrolled Philip, all 3 of those people, whatever was bought or sold from their websites is counting towards your group volume. So you could recruit one person and they could go out there and recruit a bunch of people and have a ton of group volume, and it would help push you through the various daily infinity structures. So let me kind of just run some numbers here to show you how this is going to work. I'm going to show you my my calculator here, but let's say you're at the vice president level for the day, which is the top level. You're making 25%. let's say that next 100 people directly underneath you, and let's say there's 10,000 people in the company, and again, we're growing by more than 1,000 people a day, so that could happen literally within 10 days for a lot of folks. But let's say just the next 100 people underneath you, nobody's qualified for commissions, which means nobody has at least $100 in group volume. But let's say that those folks have an average order of $50 on each one of their websites, retail, or they sign somebody up or whatnot. So if we come in here, we'd do 100 times 50 is $5,000 in sales between you and the next person down who's qualified for a commission. Let's say they're a marketing manager and they're 100 levels down, there's $5,000 in sales. You're going to make 25% off of that. So times 0.25, you're going to make $1,250. Doesn't sound like a lot of money, does it? But again, that's daily. That's what you're going to make that day for those particular sales. Let's say you had that same sales volume every single day of the month. Look at that. I mean, we're talking just crazy money just starting off, just off of 100 people underneath you. And some people are seeing growth of over 1,000 people every single day. Now let's say, so what happens is at the vice president level, you make 25%. That's paid through to the next person who's qualified for a commission. If that person is on level 101 and they're a marketing manager, they're making 10%. So that means you're going to make 25% down to that next person, and then we're going to minus whatever they're making from what you're making. So if you're making 25%, we minus 10, that means you're going to continue on making 15% to the next person who's qualified. Let's say there's another 50 people beyond that person, and let's say half of those people, 25 of them, are doing $25 that day in sales. That's $625. Let's say the other half of those people, 25, did 50. That's $1,250 in sales plus the $625. So in sales, you had $1,875 from those particular folks. You make 15% because again, you're making 25 down to the next person minus 10. Now you're making 15%, so it's times 0.15. You made $281.25 plus the $1,250. So now you're up to $1,531, and you still have 10% of that, or excuse me, the 15% down to the next person. If that person's a marketing consultant at 5%, you're going to continue on making an additional 10%. So again, the math can just get crazy. We're not making any guarantees. Obviously, we can't ever make income claims. I'm showing you examples of how the compensation plan works. Now, if you look at most companies, they're going to cut you off at 3 levels, maybe 7 or even 10 levels deep. We pay you infinitely based upon the group volume and the straight line volume, which is underneath you. So again, the most fair compensation plan out there. It puts people in a profit mode immediately. Go back to that quote. This is going to be one heck of a ride for a lot of people in this company, and it's going to be a lot of fun. The next part is our worldwide bonus pools. We're going to set aside 10 1% bonus pools. That's 10% of the gross profits of the company every single day, and we're going to split those amongst the people that are qualified. Now, I already explained group volume. Group volume is an accumulation of whatever's bought or sold from your website, anyone that you enroll, anything that they sell or buy from their site, anybody they enroll, so on and so on and so on, through infinite levels. So again, these numbers are very, very simple to obtain. Straight line volume is all the volume that's underneath you, even if you didn't enroll those people. So again, we're all down one straight line, but there's 10 different bonus pools. Let's say you're qualified for, well, let's just show you this example here. Let's say the company did $1 million in business that day. 10% is 100,000 of the million is $100,000. That means there's 10 bonus pools which are worth $10,000 each. So based upon how many people qualified for bonus pool number 1, we divide that 10,000 between those folks. Obviously, it's a little harder to reach this one. We're going to divide the 10,000 between those people, which will probably mean that those bonus pools are a little bit more because there's less people qualified, because it does get harder, obviously, like anything, and it can be very, very profitable for the people that are involved with these bonus pools. And again, they're calculated and paid every single day, which is exciting for everybody that I'm speaking with. This is probably one of the most profitable areas, and if you're seeing this, then you're going to be qualified as a founding member of myleadcompany.com. And what this is we're setting aside 1% of the gross profits of the company exclusively for the founders, the